I got myself live on the hot seat today. My book is out. It's called Girls Are Players Too, and I am author Carla Granger Allison, known to you, my audience, as Winksays. So today I'm going to take a chance to talk about it.
You're tuned into 96.8 FM Winksays Radio, you dig?
Yeah, I'm in the hot seat. I wrote a new book. It's out now on Amazon, Kindle. You can pick the book up anywhere. It's called The Queen's Table. And what I'm doing is taking questions from people who've already read the book. So we're just going to dive right into it. And we're going to take these questions and I'm going to give you my feedback. Okay, let's hop right into it with question one. Came from Sandy. She says, how would you describe Girls Are Players Too in one sentence that makes them drop everything and get it today? Okay. Girls Are Players Too is high octane, urban meets elite drama about a woman who walks out of jail, wins $2 billion in the lottery, builds an empire with her squad of fierce black women, all while outsmarting anyone bold enough to challenge her. I wanted to say so much more there, but she told me, I could only, say it in one sentence. Girl, you should have let me elaborate that because I would have loved to. But moving on to question two. Carla, Miss Hollywood is that girl, that grit, the brains, the glam. Who or what inspired you to create her? That's a good question, real good question. And it gives me the opportunity to elaborate, to help you feel where my brain was when I was creating this masterpiece. Okay? She's a mix of women I've known and admired, plus a little bit of me if I look at all the breakoffs, right? She's strategic like a CEO, fearless like a street soldier, and polished enough to shut down any room she walks in. My husband, accuses me of doing that a lot. I wanted her to be a reminder that you can be tough and sophisticated at the same time. I'm a woman with a very bassy voice. Like, my voice sounds like you hear it on a daily. My dad was a professional DJ on the radio, and he left, me and my siblings with this voice. So her power comes behind her voice and her education and her experiences and her time in jail that absolutely had nothing to do with her. And you'll find out all about that, if you go pick up the book. I'm not going to give you all, I'm not going to get a book away. Not at all. Let's move on to question three. Grits meet glam. Okay, we're going to jump into that. I think this is Tiffany. Okay. She said, I know I'm breaking the flow again, but listen, I read the book last night, and it will kill me if I don't ask you this now. Your book has the raw street level energy, but then boom, we're in the high class champagne and chandeliers world. How did you pull off mixing grit with all that glam without losing either side? I think you meant where, but you, never mind. Anyway, to answer your question, honestly, it's all about keeping Carla real. Because with black women, we have to hold that realness about us, because when you move into that world is filled with so much phoniness, right? So much red tape, cutthroat, no loyalty, people stabbing you in the back, that holding on to your realness is going to be something that you will need to keep you grounded. She came up in a world where you had to be sharp, read people quick, and move smart. And that's that grit. You know, they don't care that she's educated. They don't care about her PhDs or her master's degrees. They don't care about her work experience. They don't care about her talent. They don't care what she's gifted at. They don't care about the genius in her. But now she's sitting at the tables with billionaires and power players. So the game looks different. And it really doesn't matter what color you are. When you have that level of money, the game looks different, but she's still got the same hustle in her. The glamour is just the setting. The grit is how she plays it. And that's the mix that makes her that girl. Y'all know what I wanted to say, but I ain't gonna say it live on the air. I ain't gonna do it. That's what makes her so dangerous in both worlds. Because as black women, we have to be all that and then some. And I want my sisters to know that that's okay to be that girl and to be all that and to be powerful and to make moves and shake the earth. That's what we were put here for. But she's showing in this book at what level we can move and make changes. Because we are so unseen and unheard. We are not all Oprah Winfrey, you know? There are a lot of us out there that have a lot more power about us that is just untouched. And that's what this book is about. That's what Carla is about. Question 4. The Sisterhood Club in D.C. isn't just a building in the book. It's a whole vibe, a statement. What does it represent to you personally? Mrs. Anonymous. Okay, usually when, a question is asked and it's left anonymous, I just assume that you're a non-black person, but that's okay, that's cool too. I'm so glad you read the book. That means that I am reaching all women, and that's what I want to do. I want to reach all women. But in the book, yes, I'm talking to my sisters because, like I said, we have untapped power that the world keeps trying to suppress. But to answer your question, because I don't want to get too thrown off from your question, it's about empowerment. I wanted to create a place in a story where, black women could connect, collaborate, and be celebrated without apology. It's a reminder that we can build our own spaces, control the narrative, and look damn good doing it. Because a lot of times, the world seems to want to control black women. We are the only race of women that the world wants to control or hold back. And I just don't know why. So that's what this club is about. It's about empowerment, teaching, uplifting, improving, building, growing, sisterhood, and unstoppable foundation built brick by brick for black women. That's what that is, okay? We're going to take one, maybe 2 more questions because these questions are really good. But, when I answer too many questions, I feel like I'm giving the book away and I want you to enjoy the book. Question 5. Your female characters are unapologetically strong, and I love that. Why is it so important for you to center empowered black women in this story? Okay, Penelope, I'm going to answer that question for you. This is my favorite question of the day. The reason why it's so important for me to have these women empowered in my book is because we're not represented enough in that light. And I don't think a lot of people that will read this book will even understand that. But black women in our skin, we get it. we're often shown struggling. We gotta be struggling with a house full of kids, a no good man, or if we are in a good film or in a good life or whatever light they have us in, then there's gotta be some struggle attached to it. I have yet to see us portrayed on television where we're just doing good without chaos. There are a lot of joyful films in other races and documentaries you see, and their stories are just told a good, humble story. Everybody said, oh, but when you get that struggle in it, it just adds so much more to the story. But there's so much more to Black people that make our journey and our stories interesting. So, because we're not represented enough in that light, we're often shown struggling, but not really enough or nearly enough as the ones running the show, making the deals and calling the shots. I wanted to flip that, I wanted to flip that script, and I wanted to show the power is ours too. Baby, the power is in you, ladies. And don't forget that. You are the prize, okay? Your education, your strength to give birth, your giving life, your strength to look at other people and help them. Black women lead the race at helping every other race in the world. We lead the race at being the defenders. So just saying. But anyway, let's go on and let's answer this question. It says, without spoiling it, which scene had you grinning ear to ear while writing it? Well, let me just say, there's a takedown scene where the women handle business in a way nobody saw coming. And I was laughing and cheering the whole time I was writing it. I could be such a narcissist in my writing, and that I won't lie about, because I was enjoying this part so much that I was like, no, I have to expand this part. I need to be more detailed because I need to make the readers feel how I'm feeling while writing it. So I'll say that. I'm going to take one more question. Okay. People in the chat saying, no, I have a question. Okay, I'll take a few more questions. You got betrayal, loyalty, legacy. Which one came first when you started writing? That's a good question. I would say legacy. Everything Carla does in the book, she's thinking about how it impacts her people, her future, and what she leaves behind. Betrayal and loyalty just made the ride, a whole lot wider. So I would say that. Trying to go through these questions a little bit faster, but that's okay. If Girls Are Players 2 hit the screen, who's playing Carla, Jacqueline, and Jazzy? Now, come on, y'all know I don't even know why I need to answer this. Y'all know Angela Bassett playing Carla. That's who I wrote this book. Like, this woman was in my eyes as Carla. Nobody else. And if I had a backup, because I know that question is going to be coming. If Angela Bassett said no, if this became a movie, if I had a backup, I would say, this is a good question. I would say I would give it to, you know what? Ladies, y'all will have to wait and see. Let me just say that, because I'm not going to just, But Angela Bassett is my first choice because her energy, like, she's a powerhouse. And for Jacqueline, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but Journey Smollett, I like her. And maybe Dana Guerrera. I can't get these names right with these people. Play Jazzy, or maybe somebody like Gabrielle Union. You know, she's a really good actor. I see someone like Tiana Taylor also is jazzy. I think Tiana Taylor will bring a really raw edge to jazzy. So yeah, I'm thinking more like Tiana Taylor for jazzy, because she's really good. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 more questions, you guys, and then I'm gonna be done. Your book reads like a movie. Was that intentional? Absolutely yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wanted readers to see the scenes like they're watching it unfold on the screen. The fashion, the music, the body language, all of it. I wrote an entire album that drops in about maybe 2 weeks. That drops in about maybe 2 weeks for this book, because that's how deep I get into my writing. Question 10. When somebody closes this book for the last time, what's the one thing you want them to feel? Oh, that's such a good question. That they can own their power. No matter where you come from, you can walk into any room, any boardroom, courtroom, or ballroom and command it. Own it. And remember that you are the prize, and that your power was given to you by God, so it cannot be removed by man. That's it for questions. I'm Winksays. This is the Queen Table. And
Listen, this your boy Offset.
The Summer Walker.
Yeah, let's play with Cardi. You listening to
The Queen's Table on 96.8 FM Winksays Radio.
Girl, get the block hot, volcano. If you ain't the plug, what you came for? If you ain't love, what you bang for? Faking like you using the name. Old snitches to a lame though. Stupid, watch the block move, same old. Hit the pop, watch them rain slow. Give them love, yeah, got the bankroll. Ooh, you dumb, huh? They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. She was sent by God, might not be God, but she was. Might not be God, but she was sent by God. Might not be God, but she was. Might not be God, but she was. Black hot volcano. If you ain't the plug, what you came for? If you ain't a thug, what you bang for? If they don't know, 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 they don't know. Might not be God, but she was. Might not be God, but she was. Sent by God. Might not be God, but she was. Might not be God, but she was. Got the oils, got the gases, got the hitman, got the bad switches, got the plan.